Hey guys, Duster Dan here signing on. Wanted to bring you a video of a new metal detecting hunt here at this beautiful old Victorian over in Redlands, Southern California. Just came across this yesterday and they're demoing the property. I hate to see this house go, but what a privilege it is. I just got permission from the demo guys to go ahead and metal detect around the house, and so I'm going to be videoing my finds, recording my finds today, and I'll share them with you guys. Don't know what the address is here. Maybe that's something I can find out later. But point is, this property is going to be gone shortly. And so I just wanted to get in here and get a chance, and they gave me permission. So I am pretty stoked. So I'll be back on camera as soon as I find something. Alright, so it didn't take long, about 30 seconds, maybe 60 seconds. I got my first good target ringing in at 83, 84, 85. Copper penny, clad dime, possibly even a silver. So let's see what we got. I don't want to get my hopes up too much. It's kind of soon to be having high expectations, but here we go. It's right down here. Okay, that's a good sign. It's not very shallow. Of course, that doesn't matter in a field where it's been plowed like that. So let's go ahead and get the shovel out and let's get down under this quick as we can. I gotta set the detector down. Really happy to have such a clear signal so quick. There were no iron signals in the tone, so that's very hopeful. Like I said though, I don't want to get my hopes up too high. Alright, let's get the pointer in there. Oh, there's a gopher hole down there. Oh. Okay, it's right on the edge of this gopher hole. I don't know how well you can see that, but the gopher hole goes down in there quite a ways. So I'm hoping I don't. Let's see if I can use the gopher hole to kind of get under my my target. Maybe I can fill the gopher hole in a little bit with some debris so the target doesn't fall down in there nearly as far if it does fall. Get over it, behind it. Okay, that should be it. It's hard to see and keep everything on camera at the same time. Let's see. Okay. Why does my pinpointer keep shutting off? Okay, it's out of the hole. Okay, so it's in this clump. So let's go ahead and check the signal again on the machine. See what we got. '83, '84. Cool. Okay, so that's a nice clean signal. Nice clean signal. So let's see what we got. Okay, there it is. It's a penny. It's definitely copper. What do we got? Oh, it's just a Lincoln Memorial. Okay, let's put this in the pouch and keep going, because that was pretty quick. Alright, I'll see you at the next target. Alright, so here was my next target. Actually, not my next one, but next decent one. It was down about 6 inches. Down in there. Up to about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus inches down in the bottom of the hole. And here it is. Scooped it out. Looks like another Lincoln Memorial. Alright, down pretty deep though for a memorial. Alright, I'll see you at the next target. Alright, so next target, this one was down about 3 inches right here in this dirt clod. Let's see what it is. It's ringing in at 80. It should be a copper penny. Looks like that's it right there. No, that looks like a zinc. The other ones I had on camera were all copper. This is the first zinc I've had on camera. I found a few of them already, but didn't bring them on camera. I thought this was going to be a copper because it was ringing in the 80s, 79, 80. But anyways, wah wah wah. Alright, I'll get back with you at the next target. Alright, so there seems to be good targets all over this place. Lots of copper pennies. Here's another copper penny down in there. Don't know what it is yet. Could be another memorial. Maybe, maybe not. Looks like this one might actually... Yeah, it's another memorial. Lincoln Memorial. Okay, yeah, but anyways, nobody's detected this area before, so I'm very hopeful. Alright, I'll see you at the next target. Alright, so right here, I've brushed some of the dirt away, but right out from the front of the house, about 15-20 feet, I've got a really nice signal. 87, 86, 88, 89 sometimes. So it could be a clad quarter. It's down a few inches, so really love. The Garrett is actually doing really good here, and you know, I've had some recent problems with it in the past as far as you know, trashy areas. It's just not as proficient as my other machine. That's not to take anything away from the Garrett. It's just to say that the Technetics virtually blows the doors off the Garrett in trashy areas. And while, you know, you could tune out those signals and adjust your ground balance and figure out those tones, the Technetics does not require all of that. It's just so much more precise in its ability to distinguish with the target ID, and even when there's iron present, you can see right through that iron. It just doesn't have the depth. And like I've said before, I've been through areas with my Technetics again and again and again, and then the Garrett comes through and it still finds good stuff. So not to take anything away from the Garrett, but the Technetics really rocks too. So I have that with me today, but I'm not finding a whole lot of trash. So I'm going to leave that in the truck for now, and until I start running into a lot of bottle caps and aluminum, burnt aluminum, melted aluminum, and stuff like that, I'm gonna keep using the Garrett. Okay, so now we're up into the 89, 90, 91 range, and it's slightly off to the side of my hole. So let me see what the depth is on that. Still reading about 6 to 8 inches, so about a good 6 inches down right in here. So I'll move my hole over. It's a little bit softer here to dig in, so I'm grateful for that. Very grateful. Move this extra dirt out of the way. I know these live digs take time. I apologize for that. But you know, this is a 90s target, and so it seemed worth it to me to take the time and to record this. You know, I found already a lot of coin targets in here with the not any wheats yet, surprisingly, but mostly the copper Lincoln Memorial. So anyway, I'm not seeing anything yet. It's probably going to be 2 or 3 inches down still. Get the pinpointer in there, see if I can see anything. Nothing. It might be deeper. It might actually be 6 to 8 inches, 8 inches down, in which case the pinpointers, it's just starting to pick something up right down in there. So I got a ways to go. Let me get off camera, and then I'll come back once I get down a little further. Alright, I found it. So you can see it right there. It's not shiny, but it does look like about the size of a quarter. I suppose it could be a nickel. I got my glasses on, my reading glasses, so things look a little bit bigger. But it was right back in here, not where it first showed up at. It migrated a little bit on the detector. So got it out. Looks like it's about 5 inches down. So let's go ahead and check it out together. Yep, it's a clad quarter. Nice find though. Good deal. I don't know if you can see the date on that. Yeah, 1987. Cool. That's the first big clad I found. Alright, I'll see you at the next target. Good deal. Alright, well obviously that's not what I was expecting, but there you go. Found a nice framing hammer. Got the little notch up here for the nail. It's probably magnetic, cobalt. Nice hammer. Alright, I'll see you at the next target. Alright, so this is potentially an awesome find here by the back porch. I'm getting a reading on the machine. Mid to high 80s. You can see that. That's Ornate. That looks older and it's shiny, so it could be either stainless steel or it could be sterling silver. I'm assuming it's stainless steel, but it's awful ornate and pretty. Let's see what it is. Probably stainless. Yep, stainless. Rats. Rats. Deluxe. Looks like Oneida. A lot of you are familiar with that. Stainless. Very nice looking spoon. Highly polished. Definitely looks like silver, but it is not. That's pretty though. Real nice. I think I'll keep it, and that's a nice find. Real happy to have that. Alright, so I'll see you at the next target. So right next to the stainless spoon, there was another signal in the high 80s. So there it is there. You can see it. It's awful green, but based on my previous finds, it's probably just another Lincoln Memorial. Yeah, there it is. Lincoln Memorial. I've probably found about, I don't know, 15 to 20 copper Lincoln Memorials out here already. So anyway, proof nobody has detected here yet or lately, but no proof at all that there may be silver on the property, and that's disappointing so far, but I'm holding out hope. I'm just I've only been here an hour or two, but anyways, we'll see. I'll get back to you at the next target. So I got another high tone here. It's like 87, 86, and just brushed the dirt away. So there it is on the surface. Probably a clad quarter. That's what it looks like. Yeah, looks like a state quarter. Cool. Alright, see you at the next target. Alright, next cool find. NFL pendant of some kind. And it looks like they put it on glass somehow. May have been under a glass table or on a glass table somehow. Anyway, just want to show you that. Found it. It's like a surface find, but I found it with the detector. Yay! Go Steelers! Steeler Nation! Alright, see you at the next target. Alright, so this time it's a clad dime back in front of the house near the front porch. This is the second clad dime I found, and still haven't found any wheat pennies or silver. Not sure why. It's a little disappointing, but I'm going to keep hunting. Alright, I'll see you at the next target. I don't know if you can see that or not, but looks like there's a beehive up inside there. There's a little tiny hole in the wall right below the left corner of that window up there. See the honeybees going in and out. They're probably living in the siding under the shiplap. Pretty cool, but I don't want to rouse them. It's the middle of the day. It's nice and hot. They're likely to get upset if there are any Africanized bees in there, so I'm going to steer clear. Just want to get that on video real quick. Alright, see you at the next target. Alright, nothing like a cat's eye marble. This is a surface find. That's pretty cool. Whoop, a little bit too close. Sorry. Alright, put it in the pouch. See you at the next target. Sorry about the background noise. They're tearing up the orange groves in the back and shredding them up. But I wanted to show you this old doorknob. Very ornate. It's just like a deadbolt. I would go ahead and scavenge this if I could, because it's quite nice. But it's got some set screws in the shaft holding the knobs on. They're flathead and I can't seem to get them to release, so I'm gonna have to leave it, but I wanted to show you. It's pretty cool. Alright, see you at the next target. Sorry, I didn't think to give you a little background. This is an old door. Looks like the screen door off the back of the house, perhaps, sitting out in the garage. So anyways, you can tell they had orange grows. Alright, just wanted to give you a little background on the door and where it is and why it's there. That's all. See you at the next target. Alright, I'm about done. Had enough. I didn't find any old stuff here today, but this should be the last decent target. It was down about an inch or two. Got an 88 signal. Sure enough. Looks like a clad quarter. Alright, there's the eagle on the back. Alright, so that about does it for me. I've canvassed everything out here. Didn't find any old stuff. Perhaps if the soil was a little bit, you know, more wet, more moist, I might be able to read down a little bit deeper. Maybe that's the problem. But I've been out here where they've actually dug down several inches too with the dozer. Still didn't find anything. A lot of clad in this front yard and side yard. Probably about $1 or $2 worth of clad. Lots of copper pennies, but nothing old. So anyways, I'll do a roundup back at the house, and I'll show you everything I found, along with some of the interesting non-coin finds and some of the trash. Alright, see you at the roundup. Okay, so I was wrong. Found another good target up front. Another quarter target. Looks like another clad quarter. Standard eagle on the back. Alright, if I find something else, I'll put it on video. Otherwise, see you at the roundup. Alright, so that's it for the day. I'm back to my truck. I just talked to the supervisor who owns that red truck over there. He came up and asked me why I shut his guys down. Evidently, his guys running the shredder and the dozer back there wanted an excuse to take a break. So they told him when he wasn't here, they told his boss that somebody was hindering their work and around their heavy equipment, and had shut them down and caused them to shut down and whatnot. So I talked to him. His name is Scott. He's pretty cool. I told him the first thing I did when I got here was I talked to the guy on the dozer, and I got permission to hunt around the house. I made sure I asked him a couple of different ways so that he understood my intentions. He says, yes, go ahead. So I think they're just BSing him since, well, sorry about that, you know, lying to him since he wasn't here and they wanted a break. So they figured they'd take a picture of my truck, send it to him, and blame it on me. So just a word to the wise: when you get permission to hunt these properties, make sure you make everything real clear. You know, anyways, he was really cool, and he said no problem. So also notice that the beekeeper showed up. Evidently there's a couple of different hives up there, and they're showing up to remove them today. So I'm gonna get out of here while the getting's good, and so I don't get stung. So thanks for well, I guess thanks for watching, but I'll see you at the roundup, and I'll show you my finds. All right. Hey guys, Duster Dan back at the pad now, doing the roundup for my, what is it, May 24th, Monday, 2016, late 1800s Victorian permission metal detecting hunt. So this is pretty much it. I didn't find any silver out there, but it was a real privilege to hunt that property. Come to find out after quite a while that the supervisor showed up, and I already told you about that. There was a little misunderstanding with his guys. I think his guys were trying to make an excuse for why they weren't further along in their work. and so they blamed it on me, even though I had got permission from them. So anyways, the supervisor was real cool about it. He seemed to kind of have an inkling of what his guys were trying to pull, and he was really cool to me after I talked to him. But anyways, come to find out from the supervisor that they aren't actually demoing that house. I'd say it's about late 1800s, 1890 or so. The nearby house was 1906, but that particular one, as you've seen in the video, is a little bit older looking. The shiplap and the design is about 10 to 15 years older. So that's why I think it's late 1800s. Anyways, he told me they're going to be moving the property. And I was so glad to hear that, because way too many of these old houses, old Victorians, have been demoed, and then they just develop the land and parcel it out to commercial properties and stuff. So anyway, I was glad to hear that they're gonna move the house. So anyways, yeah, I was pretty stoked about them saving the house. And what else? Anyways, this is the roundup. I was thinking that based on what I found, especially with the coinage and whatnot, somebody probably came through there in the 70s and detected the property, because I did not find one single old coin on the property. However, I did find a lot of copper and later, modern clad. Of course, there were a lot of zincs and whatnot on the property too. The zincs that I did pick up, I picked up pretty much by mistake. They were a lower signal. I knew it ahead of time, and I dug them anyways, just to see if maybe, they were something good. But anyways, let's get to the roundup here. I'll tell you what I found. This spoon really got me excited when I saw it, because it was down about 5 or 6 inches. And turns out to be an Ornate stainless steel. So no big deal, but really nice design on it. Very similar to a lot of the silverware, genuine silverware, all the way from about 1890 all the way up to about 1920s. But unfortunately, as you can see, it's a little too shiny, a little bit too steel colored, a little bit too chrome colored, which is the color spectrum where stainless steel falls into. It's not white enough to be silver, but it was nice when I found it, so I was hoping. But anyways, it says right on the back, Ornate Craft Stainless, as you can see. So there's that. Found what appears to be an old Calibri lighter. I thought it may have some silver plating on it. It does not. It's just a El Cheapo lighter. Got a little button of some kind here. You can see it's got little tabs on the back of it. See if I can get the camera to focus. Anyways, it's aluminum on the front side. Got the NFL pin. Got a little 7/16 socket of some kind with a keyhole in the back. I've never seen anything like that, so that was kind of interesting. Of course, my cat's eye marble and a little washer, copper washer that rung up real good. Got an old 15 amp screw-in type fuse here from the house. It's the old type, so I saved that to show you guys. Got a pile of zinc. I think there's like 11 or 12 of them here, maybe more. Yeah, looks like about 12. I got 22 copper Lincoln Memorials, 2 dimes, 97 and a 2005, and then 4 quarters. Those are always a treat, finding those. Missed one of them, missed silver by 1 year, 1965, 287s and a 2002. So that's it. Sorry, nothing spectacular this time, but I was, like I said, I was really stoked, and I thought it was a real privilege to hunt that property. The house is gorgeous, the property is real old, and had I let that one go without hunting it, I would have been kicking myself, even though I didn't find anything when I did hunt it today. So anyways, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. You know what to do if you like the video. Your comments or questions are welcome. I never did take out the Technetics Delta 4000. The Garrett just did a fantastic job today. I was real happy with the way it It discriminated through the tones, you know. There wasn't a whole lot of trash, but there were a lot of tones there, and it picked the coins out just like cherry picking. So I really appreciated that, and I'm getting used to using it a little more. I was running it, by the way, in Pro mode, Pro Coins mode, with the sensitivity all the way up, and then I notched out nickels and pull tabs because after about the first hour or two I realized I wasn't going to find any nickels. So besides that, not a big deal if I miss a couple of modern nickels. I just didn't want to dig the trash. I was kind of cherry picking for dimes and quarters, you know, deep silver. So as soon as how I knew I was only going to find clad, I notched out the pull tab range and the nickel range and just left it up in the high tones from 80s up. So, but anyways, yeah, the Garrett did really good. So I was really glad to see that, and I know what mode to use and how to set it up a little bit better now. Got a few more hours in on it. So anyways, hope you all have a great week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. God bless you. Hope to see you out there on YouTube and maybe even on my next hunt. All right? So have a good day. Duster Dan out.